All right, so what's up, everybody? It's your host from II Automation Agenda, and today we're diving deep into something a little different, something that could genuinely change your financial trajectory if you're in or looking at Namibia. We're not talking about some pie-in-the-sky, get-rich-quick schemes here. No, we're talking about solid, actionable startup ideas that have real potential in the Namibian market. I've been doing a ton of research looking at the local economy, the unique opportunities, and honestly, some of these are just sitting there waiting for someone to grab them. Now, I get it. Starting a business sounds daunting. You're thinking about capital, risk, competition, all that jazz. And yeah, those are real factors, but here's the thing. Every successful entrepreneur started somewhere, usually with an idea and a whole lot of hustle. What we're going to break down today are 5 specific ideas that I believe have a fantastic chance of success in Namibia right now. We'll look at the why, the how, and most importantly, the potential for making some serious money. So if you've ever thought about being your own boss or building something from the ground up in this incredible country, you're going to want to stick around. Forget what you think you know about saturated markets, because Namibia presents a unique landscape. We're talking about leveraging local strengths, meeting unmet demands, and tapping into growing trends. From services that make life easier to businesses that showcase the incredible local culture and resources, there's a surprising amount of room to grow. So grab a coffee, maybe a notepad, because we're about to unpack some serious value. And hey, if you get any value out of this, you know what to do with that like button. It really helps the channel out. Let's get into it. All right, first up on the list, and this one's a classic for a reason, but with a Namibian twist. A mobile car wash and detailing service. Think about it. People are busy, right? Driving to a car wash, waiting in line, it's a hassle. Now, imagine a service that comes to, whether they're at home, at the office, or even while they're shopping. The convenience factor alone is a massive selling point. In a country like Namibia, where car ownership is significant and maintaining a vehicle's appearance, especially with the dusty conditions in many areas, is important. This service solves a real problem. You're not just washing cars, you're selling time back to people, and that's incredibly valuable. Now let's talk about the eco-friendly angle, because this is huge. Traditional car washes can use AI of water, but with mobile setups you can implement water-saving techniques, use biodegradable soaps, and really market that sustainable approach. This isn't just good for the planet, it's a fantastic marketing tool, especially for environmentally conscious consumers and businesses. The target market? It's broad, busy professionals, families, corporate fleets, even luxury car owners who want premium detailing without leaving their premises. You can tailor packages from a basic wash to a full interior and exterior detail, offering different price points to capture a wider audience. So what about the startup costs and profitability? Here's the beauty of it. You can start relatively lean. A reliable van or even a sturdy bakkie, good quality cleaning equipment, supplies and some marketing materials. You're not paying rent for a fixed location, which slashes your overheads significantly. Profitability comes from volume and premium services. If you can do, say, 5 to 10 cars a day and upsell detailing packages, the numbers start looking pretty good, pretty fast. Think about recurring revenue from subscription models for regular clients. It's about smart scheduling, efficient operations, and delivering a consistently high-quality service that people are willing to pay a premium for. Next up, let's talk about something that taps into Namibia's rich cultural heritage, a local craft e-commerce platform. Namibia has some incredible artisans, weavers, carvers, potters, jewelers, creating unique, beautiful pieces. But here's the problem many of them face: limited market access. They might sell at local markets or to tourists, but reaching a wider global audience, that's a massive challenge. An e-commerce platform dedicated to Namibian crafts can bridge that gap. It's about creating a digital storefront that showcases these amazing products to the world 24/7. This isn't just a business, it's a way to empower local communities and preserve traditional skills. The market need is definitely there. There's a growing global demand for authentic, handmade, ethically sourced products. People are tired of mass-produced stuff. They want items with a story, a soul. Namibian crafts, with their unique designs and cultural significance, fit that bill perfectly. Your platform would act as a curator, a storyteller, and a facilitator, You'd handle the marketing, the payment processing, maybe even the logistics of shipping, allowing artisans to focus on what they do best: creating. Think about the potential to connect with international buyers, interior designers looking for unique pieces, and gift shoppers seeking something truly special. Now, competition and financial projections. Sure, there are big global platforms like Etsy, but a niche platform focused on Namibian crafts has a distinct advantage. You can build a strong brand around Namibian authenticity. Financial projections would depend on your commission structure, the volume of sales, and your marketing spend. You'll need to invest in a good website, photography, and digital marketing, but the revenue model is clear, a percentage of each sale. The key is building trust with both artisans and buyers, ensuring fair prices for the creators, and providing a seamless shopping experience. This has incredible potential for social impact alongside financial returns. Chapter 3. All right, let's shift gears to something with massive growth potential in Namibia: solar panel installation and maintenance. Namibia is blessed with some of the best solar irradiation levels in the world. I mean, sunshine is practically a national resource there. With rising electricity costs and a growing global push towards renewable energy, the demand for solar solutions is only going to go up. This isn't just about being green, it's about energy independence and long-term cost savings for homeowners and businesses alike. This is a business that's future-proof, and the timing couldn't be better. The capital investment here is more significant than, say, a mobile car wash, that's true. You'll need to invest in training and certification for your installation teams, quality solar panels and inverters. Initially, you might partner with suppliers, tools and vehicles. However, the potential returns are also much higher. You're not just selling a product, you're selling a long-term energy solution. Operating costs will include salaries for skilled technicians, inventory management, insurance and marketing. But think about the target market: residential homes, commercial buildings, farms, lodges in remote areas. The applications are vast. Government incentives or rebates for solar adoption could also supercharge this market. Profitability in the solar game comes from a few key areas: the margin on the sale and installation of the systems themselves, and crucially, ongoing maintenance contracts. Solar panels need cleaning and periodic checks to ensure they're operating at peak efficiency. These service contracts can provide a steady, recurring revenue stream long after the initial installation is complete. You're building long-term relationships with your clients. The key to success will be quality workmanship, reliable products, and excellent customer service. People are making a big investment, so they need to trust their solar provider. This is a high-stakes, high-reward venture in a sun-drenched country. Chapter 4. Now, for an idea that's both beautiful and incredibly smart: an indigenous plant nursery. Why indigenous plants? Well, they are perfectly adapted to Namibia's unique climate and soil conditions. This means they require less water, fewer pesticides, and less overall maintenance compared to exotic plants. In a country that values water conservation and sustainability, promoting native flora just makes sense. There's a growing appreciation for sustainable landscaping, xeriscaping, and creating gardens that support local biodiversity. Think attracting native birds and insects. This isn't just about selling plants, it's about promoting ecological balance. Let's look at the market. Your customers could range from individual homeowners wanting to create waterwise gardens, to landscape architects working on commercial projects, to conservation organizations involved in habitat restoration. There's also potential in supplying plants for public parks and urban greening initiatives. You could specialize in drought-tolerant succulents, beautiful native grasses, or trees that provide shade and support local wildlife. The educational component is also huge. Teaching people about the benefits of indigenous plants and how to care for them can build a loyal customer base and position you as an expert in the field. Capital requirements for starting a nursery can vary. You'll need land, a reliable water source. Even if the plants are drought tolerant, they need water to get established. Pots, soil, seeds or cuttings, and perhaps some shade structures. Profitability comes from the sale of plants, but you can also diversify. Think about offering landscaping consultation services, selling organic soil amendments, or hosting workshops on sustainable gardening. The key is to cultivate high-quality, healthy plants. and to market the unique benefits of going native. This is a business that can literally help make Namibia greener and more resilient, while also being financially rewarding. It's a win-win. Chapter 5. Last, but certainly not least, let's talk about the mobile food trailer. This concept has exploded globally, and for good reason. It offers incredible flexibility and much lower overheads compared to a traditional brick-and-mortar restaurant. In Namibia, this could be a fantastic way to test a food concept, reach different customer bases, and operate with agility. Imagine serving delicious, unique Namibian street food, or perhaps a niche cuisine not widely available, all from a cool branded trailer. You can go where the customers are, office parks during lunch, weekend markets, festivals, private events. The possibilities are endless. The target market for a food trailer is incredibly diverse. It depends on your cuisine, your price point, and your location. You could target students, office workers, tourists, or families looking for a quick, affordable, and tasty meal. The key is to find your niche. What kind of food will you offer? Will it be traditional Namibian fare with a modern twist? Gourmet burgers? Healthy smoothies and wraps? The branding of your trailer and your menu are crucial for attracting and retaining customers. Think about creating an experience, not just selling food. Good food, good vibes, that's the recipe for success. Now, financial projections. The initial investment will be the trailer itself, which can be bought new or second-hand and customized. Kitchen equipment, permits, and initial inventory. But compared to restaurant rent, staffing a full dining room, and utility bills for a large space, your ongoing costs are significantly lower. Profitability hinges on managing your food costs effectively, minimizing waste, and achieving a good volume of sales. Location is key. You need to be where the hungry people are. Marketing through social media, showcasing your delicious food and daily locations is super important. It's a hustle for sure, but the freedom and potential for a high return on a relatively modest investment make it a very attractive option. Outro! Alright, so there you have it. 5 solid startup ideas that I genuinely believe have incredible potential in Namibia right now. We've covered everything from convenient services like mobile car washes to tapping into global markets with local crafts and even capitalizing on the renewable energy boom with solar. Each one of these has its own set of challenges, sure, but also unique opportunities to build something really successful and, let's be honest, make some good money while you're at it. The key takeaway here is that opportunities are out there if you're willing to look for them and then, more importantly, act on them. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. Building any business from scratch takes hard work, dedication, and a willingness to learn and adapt. There will be ups and downs, no doubt about it. But the potential rewards, financial freedom, being your own boss, making a real impact, those are absolutely worth fighting for. Hopefully this has sparked some ideas, or maybe even given you that little nudge you needed to start exploring your own entrepreneurial journey in Namibia. Don't just sit on these ideas. Do your research, make a plan, and start small if you have to. And hey, if you found any of this valuable, if it got your gears turning, then do me a huge favor and smash that like button. It costs you nothing, takes like half a second, and it really helps the YouTube algorithm show this video to more people who could benefit from it. Also, make sure you subscribe for more content like this, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. Let me know down in the comments which of these ideas you think has the most potential, or if you have any other killer startup ideas for Namibia. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.